Wyatt, to me, you look noticeably bigger. Like, how much size, if any, or if I'm wrong, how much have you added since last season ended?
Yeah, about 10 pounds. Obviously the weight fluctuates and varies, within the season just because all the running and all that kind of stuff. But Coach Dawson's getting us all right in the weight room right now. I think the whole team's taking it very seriously right now with our off-season program. Being spring ball and continue to do the off-season program once spring ball's over.
Yeah.
And like I said, the team's taking it super serious overall, and everyone's getting bigger and better.
Coach Dawson's one of the few guys that's kind of a holdover from the previous staff. How different is the program that Chris Kleiman asked him to have you guys do? How different is that than maybe the one in the past?
Yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, with the off-season, running and drills and all that kind of stuff. But in the weight room, that's the strength coach kind of persona right there. They do their own thing in the weight room, and that's kind of a separation from Coach Kleiman and what they want. Which is very good, I think so, because at the end of the day, it all benefits us, and it hasn't changed much when it comes to talking about in the weight room perspective.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Coach Hazelton came in there today and said he was really impressed with the work you guys have done on the defensive line. What do you think you've done as a whole to impress him like that?
Yeah, I just think our pass rush has definitely improved from last season. Saying that, it's only spring ball right now, so there's not a whole lot to say back that up. But the whole entire offensive line is a veteran O-line. And everyone besides me, I'd say, when I say veteran, I mean seniors. This is the last season. We're just getting after it. The O-lines compete with the D-line, vice versa, and we're just both getting after it a lot. And we really compete hard at practice, which is something good because we're taking, we're progressively getting better and better every single day.
The new coaches came in. What did they do to win you guys over so fast?
I'm sorry, what?
When the new coaches came in, what did they do to win you and the other players over so fast?
Yeah, they're definitely high energetic guys. That we wanted to be around. People that you can talk with and have a relationship outside of football. So that's one thing that's a personal thing for us. We take that genuinely in consideration, and that's something that really helps us, and that's just something that really attracts us, and that's something that we really like.
I know it's just the spring, so it may not be a lot of real life scrimmage, but is it unique to go up against an offense that's not going to be similar to what you see in Big 12 week after week?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be weird, getting into the fall and getting into fall camp, and practice we're kind of trying to simulate
right.
Big 12 hurry up offenses and stuff like that. We have a few periods that simulate that, just because their offense varies so much from a regular Big 12 offense. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to technique and still the same things that you practice day in and day out.
What are your first impressions of James Gilbert and Harry Trotter going against them right now?
Yeah, they're definitely competing back and forth super hard right now. They're both very talented backs, both very agile backs, and get outside the box and make catches too as well. And they're very quick, especially when it comes to hitting their gaps and hitting their holes. Once they hit their gap and hole, they're gone and they're out. So that's just very good for us because we coming from a defensive standpoint, we have to be very disciplined when it comes to scrimmaging against our offense because if one of those guys gets out and gets hold of the ball, it's a big play from there.
One of the things guys have been mentioning with this defense is that it will prepare you for the next level. How do you see maybe the intricacies of this defense, maybe how it's run, that lends itself to that?
Yeah, well, Coach Hazelton, he was at the Jaguars for quite a bit, so he brought a lot of schemes schematically, from the defensive side of the ball to our playbook. That's something that we're really enjoying because the NFL does a little bit more than what normal college defense does, and a lot more moving around for the defensive line as a whole, a lot more dropping and stuff like that. That's something that's really fun for us because we can experiment with a lot of stuff, see what we like and don't like, and all that kind of stuff. So, but overall, yeah, it's definitely preparing us for the next level, and it's just really preparing us and just showing us things that we don't usually do.
One question, Trey Deshawn, what kind of chip on his shoulder does he have after not being in all Big 12?
Yeah, definitely, he has a big chip on his shoulder because I think his numbers and his play backed up the accolade. That's something that he didn't receive. And, at the end of the day, it's okay, but, I think he's going to go out there and I think he's going to play really well this senior year. Not just him, but I think the overall senior class. We have a lot of seniors this year. They're all in this year. This is the last year. They're really trying to have a good season. I'm all there too. Same with all the younger guys. We're there riding behind them, trying to help them achieve that goal.
Coach Hazelton shared, I wouldn't say a full-time preference of keeping ends at end and tackles at tackle, but I think that is his preference. How big of a challenge was that last year to slide down, to do tackle back to end? against different, packages and that kind of thing. Was that a challenge for you guys?
Yeah, it was somewhat of a challenge, knowing, all 4 positions on the defensive front. But at the end of the day, it was a very good challenge because, the more you know, the more you know on every single play, what every single person is doing, just increases your football IQ, which allows you to make more plays, play faster. And that's something that really helped us out a lot. And, we're slowly getting there with the new playbook. And, this playbook's a little bit more complex than the old one. But at the end of the day, like I said, the more you know, the higher football IQ is. So,
thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate it.